Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're gonna sit and talk about some new makeup releases. There are so many releases, so many holiday sets. This is my favorite time of year when it comes to makeup releases because one, the sets are just so good, and then two, brands are like, okay, we need to stand out during this time because everybody's gonna be buying makeup. So we're gonna dive into it, grab a snack, grab something to drink, and let's get into the video. Let's start off with this right here because when I saw this, I immediately was like, this looks like school supplies. And then it got me thinking about the crayon case, and then I was like, dang, I really wish the crayon case still was launching product. I don't even know if the crayon case is still a brand anymore, but this got me really excited because I love when brands do bakery themed makeup or school supplies makeup. It's just fun. It just makes makeup fun again, and this is no different. So this is the new face glue gripping primer from NYX Cosmetics. It's so cool that they took this glue route. I love that they did this instead of just giving us a jelly-like gripping primer like every other brand is doing right now. Every brand has truly duped the Milk Hydro Grip, but I love that NYX is still giving us a gripping primer, but it's their twist on a gripping primer. It's not a direct copy of a jelly gripping primer that we've seen every brand do. So I love that. What kind of stopped me in my tracks was that it's formulated with maple syrup. I was like, hold up. What? How is that going to feel on the skin? Is it going to be like the annoying sticky you accidentally get maple syrup on your fingers when you're like eating pancakes or waffles? I'm very intrigued by this. I will be picking this up. It is available now, by the way, on the NYX website. They have early access when you sign into your account. You can't just get it without signing into an account. We also have the face glue setting spray. This is a prep and set spray. This looks amazing too. It says it's a transfer resistant makeup setting spray. I feel like if they're coming out with it with the primer, I might as well get the setting spray too to just see how the two work together. So I am so excited about this. I think this is the cutest packaging and concept that NYX truly has done when it comes to like their primers and their setting sprays. I'm excited to try this out. I am truly over here jumping for joy over this release from NYX because I just think it's so cute. We do have a new release from Rie Beauty. If you're not familiar with Rie Beauty, it's Ali Glines' makeup brand. Ali Glines is a beauty YouTuber here on YouTube. I'm sure you all probably already know who that is. She just launched new baked blushes in a new blush brush. I am going to be getting this in PR, and I cannot wait to try this blush because I watched a reveal video and I was like, this is stunning. And I just love the thought and effort and time that she puts into the product she's launched. I think this is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful collection, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Y'all know how I feel about blush. I love me a baked blush too. I cannot wait to try this out. I wasn't expecting this release. This is very, very interesting. So ABH is coming out with a spice palette. When I look at the name of the palette and I look at how the palette looks, I don't really get spice. I would expect something a little bit warmer. This one could have been named maybe like sandstone or something. I don't know. This is just too cool tone to be named spice. So I just think it's very interesting that they chose that name. I actually do own the Modern Renaissance 9-pan and the, what is the other one? Maybe it was I think it's the Sultry. I like them. I think they're great for travel, and I love that they're great curated color stories, and I actually like the color story of this. I just don't agree with the name of this palette. I don't know. This might be something I have to see in stores to see if I'm gonna pick it up or not. But maybe right now I think this is gonna be a pass for me, but I do think that the 9-pan palettes from ABH like this are worth it. The quality is great, and they are so great for travel, and they are at a better price point too. I believe this one's $29, whereas their palettes are usually in the $50 price range. So if you want something that's more compact, easy to travel, this might be a great one to, you know, check out. Let's talk about this new release right here from One Size. One Size is launching the Turn Up the Base foundation. I am wearing it right now, and I actually decided to mix these two together, 45 and 25. 25 was just a hair too light for me, but 45 was just too deep for me, and then you could see a drastic difference between both, so I did actually mix them together. I know in my video I put them separately on the face. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. Just depends on my mood. I will literally mix the two with a brush together, or I'll just like apply both on the face and then blend. But I decided to actually mix these two together, fully mix, and I got this shade, which I actually think it's a pretty good shade. I did put on quite a bit of concealer, kind of even it out and things like that. All that to say, I love this foundation. If you love full glam makeup, this is the foundation for you. This is such a beautiful foundation. It's so lightweight. I love how it looks on the skin. It doesn't look dry. Also is a pretty long lasting foundation. This foundation paired with the Oil Sucker Primer is such a game changer. We all know one size has their staples, and I love what they did with this foundation. It is so good. They also are coming out with a new sponge, and this is the Infinity sponge. I really like this sponge. The only thing I will say is you can't really get, obviously, precision with this sponge because it's so big and there's no corners to really get up in there, you know, and get all around. So this is good for the face, but not for precision. So keep that in mind. I really like that sponge. I love that it covers a lot of surface area too. This was honestly a really great release from One Size, and everything that they've come out with when it comes to complexion, they've killed it. Like, they have complexion and oily skin products down to a T. And I love it. I love it. You really don't see that on the market. I feel like a lot of brands have more dewy, glowy makeup, and not a lot of brands cater to oily skin. And One Size is a brand that will cater to oily skin, and I just love that. If you're thinking about picking up this foundation, I highly recommend it. Want to go see my video with my wear test? It is up on my channel, so go check it out. So Milani just launched the Liquid Blush and Glow Cheek Kiss Highlighter Wand Blush thing, and these look very pretty. I have seen people use these on TikTok, and they look gorgeous on them. I am feeling like this is giving a little bit more highlighter, not enough blush pigment. I feel like that's kind of a thing that I usually see when it comes to blush lighters. We get more highlighter than blush pigment, and it's definitely something that I need to swatch in store to see. But I have seen a lot of people really excited about this. Let's talk about this gorgeous palette. I feel like Cosmic Brushes is truly one of those brands that a lot of people are talking about right now when it comes to their palettes. A lot of their palettes tend to sell out on launch day. This is actually available now. This just launched, I believe, yesterday. When I look at this palette, it reminds me of the Natasha Denona Yucca palette, but just more flushed out and more cohesive. And there's some deepening shades in here. It's so pretty. Now, I've only tried one palette from Cosmic Brushes, and that was the Winter Wonderland palette, and I fell in love with it. I remember when I did an eye look with that palette. I didn't film it, sadly. I loved the formula, and I have so many Cosmic Brushes palettes on my wish list, so many that I really want to buy and check out, and this is definitely one of them that's going on my wish list. It is stunning. The formula is beautiful. The mattes are super blendable. The shimmers are stunning. They are so stunning, and they do like to throw multi-chromes in there too, so I love. If you've been seeing a lot of people talk about this brand and you weren't really sure if it's worth it, I'm here to tell you, it's worth it. Another release that is worth the splurge is this beautiful palette right here from Danessa Myricks. This is the Lightwork 6 palette. I have two shades from this little color story here on my lids today, and you can definitely see the shift on my eyes. It is stunning. I do have a video up swatching this entire palette, doing an eye look with this entire palette if you also want to go and check that out. This palette is definitely a very pricey palette, but it is so stunning. And Danessa really did her thing with this palette this year because it is completely customizable. She does have a newer like matte satin formula in here, which is not, I'm not in love with the matte satin formula in here, but it is nice to have in certain occasions. If you need something that's not as shimmery and you just need something to kind of help round out the look, you definitely have that with those matte satins in here. I know this is going to be a favorite all year round. Truly, it's stunning. If you love like shifty shadows like this, you're going to love this palette. This one's interesting, okay? I've seen a lot of brands come out with a lot of different things. I didn't even know brands could collab with dating apps. I really didn't even think it was possible, but then here comes e.l.f. showing that it is possible. They collab with Tinder. Isn't that so interesting? It is a cute little collection. We have a makeup bag, a setting spray, a new primer. We have some new lip oils that technically really not really new. I believe one is like a plumping one and one's a cooling one, but they both are shades that we already have in the line. And then there's like a little lip liner. This tin has like matches, like lipstick matches in there, one-time use, which is interesting. Like, I get it. I get the idea behind that, but I don't know how practical that is for a lot of people and who's actually going to be reaching for a one-time use lipstick. I don't really know about that one, but I am going to skip out on this collection because I feel like this is just one of those collections from e.l.f. I'm going to get the product, try it a couple times, and not reach for it again. And then because it is limited edition, I can't really use it all the time in my videos. It would have to be something I would use off camera. So yeah, this is just a collection I am going to pass on. It's different. I will give them that. So let's talk about a few Sephora favorite sets. I did put this up on my community tab page. These sets here tend to sell out really quickly. So I just wanted to let you know that they were available in case this is something you look forward to every year and you already know how fast they sell out. The Sephora favorite sets are basically a way to try out makeup products you've been eyeing, and you can get them at a more discounted price with other products. Now I will say these sets are only worth it if you know that you're gonna use majority, if not all, of the products in each of these sets. I do also think these are great sets to gift or even split them up with friends, put them in stockings. Like, there's a lot of great uses with these sets and a lot of great ways to discover new products. I personally decided that I'm not picking up any of the makeup sets because, and I'll tell you why. Looking at these sets every year, a lot of the shades I cannot use. I feel like they tend to put a lot of the same shades in these sets. There's a lot of the same lip shades, a lot of the same blush shades, or some of the shades are just way too light for me. I could just never get used out of a majority of the products in these particular favorite sets, so every year I never get them. I did pick up, I think it was earlier this year, they did have a Sephora favorite set that was lippies, and they didn't have any lip liners, but I could use just about every single shade in there, so I did pick that up. That was the first one I ever picked up, and I loved it. I thought it was a great inclusive set, and all the shades were not very similar to each other. It was a really great set. I do think, looking at this though, the best one to me is the one that has the Tower 28 spray. There are some full-size items in each of these sets as well. So I do really think it's a great way to try out these products or gift them to people. The ones that I do look forward to though every year are the perfume sets because those are so good. I mean, who doesn't love perfume? They're great. And I also love to gift give the perfume ones. I love to gift give the cologne ones. I get one for my dad and my uncle every year. I get one for my boyfriend every year. Like, these are just great gift giving sets, you know? Y'all remember the Kung Fu Panda X Tower 28 little set that they came out with earlier this year? It was limited edition. I personally bought that set just for the blush. You know, I wasn't really like feeling the lippy, but I got it. I still felt like it was a great value. Tell me why they just released that blush as a single in their permanent line. Yeah, they did. They did. And I already have it. I really love this blush. This is my favorite blush shade from them. It is gorgeous. I do remember that Kung Fu Panda set selling out super fast though. If you weren't able to get your hands on it, I believe they already have both of those items as singles in their lines. The gloss and now the blush. So you have it here if this is something you've been wanting. It's available now. Let's talk about the Hourglass holiday palettes. Now, I really don't expect much anymore when it comes to these palettes from Hourglass, but I'm telling y'all, when I saw these palettes, I was like, okay, Hourglass, I see. You've taken the feedback, because I feel like this year there's a light, medium, and a dark palette. In these palettes, there are 5 new shades in each, so they actually took the time to add new shades, and I believe this is the first year where I definitely am going to pick up one of these palettes. I'm definitely going to pick up the Lotus palette when it comes to stores, just so I can see it and swatch it. I'm loving the shades in here. The only shade that has me a little bit like, I don't know, is the Desert Flush Blush, but all the rest I feel like I could definitely use, but you never know. I'm definitely going to use this palette in an upcoming video, probably like a testing new makeup video, so definitely stay tuned for that because I am curious to see how this palette is going to perform. We have a holiday set from Tower 28. This is the mini little Softies tinted lip treatment set. I think this is such a great holiday set. I would totally pick this up, and it's only $20. That's a really good deal for that. And there's also a new shade. It says limited edition, but honestly at this point, when brands say limited edition on their stuff, I don't believe them anymore. I really, really don't. Sugar Plum, very cute, very, very cute. This is something I definitely would pick up for sure. I did try the watermelon kiwi one. That was the only one that wasn't really my favorite. Probably would give that one to a friend, but the rest for sure. I think this is a great set and a great stocking stuffer set too. Wow, it is September and we are already talking about Christmas and holiday sets. Wow. We have a set from the 7 Virtues. This is the Best of Vanilla Perfume Trio set, and wow, this is a good set. If you love the Sol de Janeiro 40 scent, the Vanilla Woods fragrance from the 7 Virtues smells just like it. If you find that you love 40 and you want it to last longer, go and smell Vanilla Woods from 7 Virtues. It is the same scent, and of course it's a perfume, so it's going to last longer than the body mist from Sol de Janeiro, but y'all, I'm telling you, they are the same. I also love that they put Amber Vanilla in here and Santil Vanilla. Like, this is a great set. If I didn't own the Vanilla Woods full size already, I would pick this up. Speaking of Sol de Janeiro, they have a really cute travel size set of 4 of their best-selling body mists. This is $34. It's available now. We have 62, 68, 40, and 59 in this set. And this, once again, great set. I'm so happy that they did this because this is truly one of my favorite types of sets. I already own all the travel size in this. Not gonna pick up the set, but I do feel like this is such a good set to gift give, like truly. This is why I'm excited, because brands know what we like and what we want, and we get this. This is what we get, so I love that. Ooh, I feel like a lot of you are probably going to be excited about this. About Face is coming out with a new blush. This is the Blush Rush Pigmented Fluid Blush. It is a super saturated liquid blush that has a buildable, blendable formula with max color payoff and long-lasting endurance. This does say that it is very dewy. So I don't know about that, y'all. This is definitely one of those that I have to see in stores. This is something I look forward to every year as well. I love to see what gloss set we get from Fenty. This is what it is right here. So we have 3 glosses. This has the Lip Luminizer in Dragon Mommy, the Heat Gloss in Hot Cherry, and the Cream in Fenty Glow. Sadly, I'm not gonna get this because I already have Fenty Glow in the cream. I also already have the Hot Cherry in the Heat, so that really wouldn't make sense to spend $40 for one gloss. So sadly, I'm gonna have to pass on this. I don't have Dragon Mommy. Yeah, I do wish that in these sets we had different new glosses. That would have been great. I feel like a lot of us already have those 2 glosses, you know what I mean? So I am sadly going to pass on that one. So Fenty's also come out with the Solid Perfume. So I've actually never used a Solid Perfume before, but this is available now. It is $68. So if you're a fan of the Fenty fragrance, this is something you might be excited about. I'm gonna pass on this one. Ooh, we have a new lip care set from Cay Skin. This is the Lip Balm SPF 30 Holiday Lip Trio. This retails for $31. It's available now at Sephora. This is a really cute set as well. I love that it's all full sizes. I have never tried the Cay Skin lippies before, and I've heard really good things about these. So is this something that I should pick up? I should skip out on? Let your girl know. Let your girl know. But I do love the shades that are in here. We do have some new sanitizers from Touchland. We have Salted Caramel, Peppermint Mocha, and Pumpkin Teeny. I bought one of these to see what the hype was about, and honestly, I cannot spend $10 on a hand sanitizer like this one because I found myself using a lot more sprays to feel like it's doing something. I like a hand sanitizer that feels wet, that I can actually feel it and see it on my hands. I can't get into it. I have one and I'm just, it's not what I thought it was gonna be. It's just not. It's just not. Let's talk about Glamlite, because Glamlite truly is like they're top tier when it comes to spooky season. Glamlite is truly one of my favorite brands, and I'm so ready for spooky season. We did get a look at the Halloween 2 makeup bag. This actually looks like the Ghostface bag, but smaller, and I am so excited for this. We're just about halfway through September. When are we getting our first spooky season collection, Glamlite? I am ready. I've been ready since you guys teased it like months ago. I cannot wait. This is my favorite time of year. My birthday's in October. I love Halloween. I love horror movies. I love spooky season. I love fall. Okay, I'm a fall girl. I love warm clothing. I love warm eye looks. Like, this is a time of year where I thrive, okay? I love it all. And I love spooky season, and Glamlite is just one of those brands that have me so excited, even more than I usually am. I cannot wait for this collection to launch. I cannot wait to see what else we're getting. Giselle, the owner, she did say that they are going to be doing back-to-back launches. So I've been using my Friday the 13th mirror. By the way, it is Friday the 13th that I'm filming this. Today would have been a great day for a collection launch or a collection announcement from Glamlite. Truly. But I am so ready for spooky season. So ready. We have a little sneak peek from Rie Beauty. They're going to be collaborating with Wicked, which I think this is the perfect collaboration, of course. And it looks like we're getting some lipsticks, a little luminizer, maybe some shadow sticks. I hope that we get a new blush, though, like a new powder blush. Maybe a green blush that actually goes on pink. That would be really cute. Like, that would be cute. But that might be asking for too much. Or maybe not. I'm excited to see the full reveal on this collection. We do have a little sneak peek tease from Patrick Ta. It looks like he might be re-releasing the Giving Main Character blush that was in his holiday palette last year as a single. I have that palette. If that is the case, your girl is not going to be picking it up because I already have it in the palette. And that's one of my favorite blushes from him. It's just I try not to use it when I film. So if you guys ask me what blush I'm wearing, you can't get it. It's just tough. And then y'all will be mad at me because I'm wearing something you can't get. But I really do hope that he comes out with this in a single because that's what it kind of looks like it's going to be. But this is truly a beautiful blush on all skin tones. It also looks like we're getting little shadow singles as well, like some sparkle. That I'm excited for. Cannot wait for that. It clearly looks like it's going to be like for the eyes. Maybe it's probably like one of the sparkle formulas from the palette last year, like the holiday palette last year. So I'm excited for this. I always look forward to Patrick Ta's holiday collection, so this is no different. Very, very excited for this. I did want to talk about this little holiday set from Kosas. This retails for $30 and it is the Mini Blushes Life Trio. I think this is so cute. The shades obviously are definitely not shades for me, but I do think this is such a cute set. I love that there's like little mini blushes and a great, great gift. Such a great gift, honestly. And I do think $30 is pretty nice. I know I've talked about quite a bit of holiday sets, you know, in this video today, but we still have the Sephora fall VIB sale. So you can definitely wait to get these products or these releases that are at Sephora at a discounted price. Even the sets, like that is the perfect time to get the holiday sets because they already have a discounted value. The last set slash release I wanted to talk about is from Fenty. This is the Shimmer and Spice Warm Cinnamon Shimmering Lip and Body Duo. It's a new scent for the lip mask, which is nice. Ooh, it probably smells like cinnamon rolls. Sounds really good right now. $36. This is a really cute set. I actually would pick this set up. Like, this is a nice set. I do want to smell it in stores because I'm very picky when it comes to lip scents in particular. But this is something I definitely do want to smell in stores. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'll have all the releases that are available right now linked down below in the description if you want to go and check them out. Also, I did want to mention, which I should have mentioned this at the beginning of this video, but if you guys are ever curious what's my favorite foundations or favorite products, I do have in my description a shop my favorites tab. So if you know, if we're like shade twins or things like that and you just want to see what I'm loving and what I use for my brows, like I do the same thing for my brows every single day. Just like all of my favorite products, it's linked down below for easy access. I do update it all the time as the seasons change. Definitely go and check that out if you're curious. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you on my next one. Bye guys.